The story you are about to see is true. The names have not been changed, and the events are drawn from the record. This is the city, Tifton, Georgia. Nearly 20,000 people call it home. Locals call it the Friendly City. Among its more notable institutions is Abraham Baldwin Agricultural College, known to locals as ABAC. Nearly 4,000 students from across the country and around the world come here to learn. There are a number of schools here, including the School of Business, Nursing, and Agriculture and Natural Resources. But this is King Hall, home to the School of Social Sciences, Education, and Arts. It's also the site of a confounding question for many. What can students do with a bachelor's degree in writing and communication? As it turns out, the answer is quite a lot. Here, 9 seniors of the program document the making of You Don't Know Jack, the forgotten history of TV's police procedural crime drama. Of all the forgotten stories throughout history, these students decided this one was worth telling.
February 5th. It was a quiet night on campus, but the desperation in Dr. Baldwin's story was loud. Almost like he was trying to hide something that needed to be told. I went in solo to question him about this big project I've heard of. This story was compelling to me, but there was something in the dark, and I needed to be the light to shine on it.
Hello. Good evening. I am Detective Anthony Basin, okay? I'm gonna be asking a series of questions today. But to start off, let me get your first and last name.
My name is Jay Baldwin.
Jay Baldwin. So you're originally from Tifton, Georgia?
No, I'm not from Tifton. What's this all about?
What's this all about? So we have a couple students from Abraham Baldwin Agricultural College that you may know of that talked about some project they're doing today. And they said that you are the one that told them about the project. I just wanted to come in and figure out why. Why are you making these students do this project?
Well, these students are senior writing and communication students, and they needed a capstone project to complete for graduation requirements. That's why they're doing this.
I have a series of questions here that I'm going to ask you, but let's start off. Does this logo look familiar to you?
Yes, that's the logo for Abraham Baldwin Agricultural College. I'm a college professor there.
What are you a professor of at the school?
I'm a professor of communication.
For communications? Okay. So how does communicating tie along with this project that the seniors are having to do?
Well, this project is a project of television history. It's a mass media project aimed at setting the record straight about the origin of the police procedural genre of television.
You spoke about setting the record straight. So we looked at your files and we saw that you used to be a police officer.
I was. I like to say that my first real job as an adult was as a police officer.
So as a kid, you always wanted to grow up to be a cop?
Well, I don't know if I always wanted to be a cop, but I was what they called a latchkey kid. You know, a kid that came home from school every day and to an empty house, and that meant that I came home and I turned on the TV. You know, I made a snack, I sat down in front of the TV, and you watched Dragnet and Adam 12, and so by the time I graduated from high school, yeah, I think I'd like to be a policeman.
So the capstone that you have your class doing this year, why now? Why do you decide to do it this year rather than the previous years?
Well, I've had this project in my back pocket for several years, and I thought now was the time to do it for a couple of reasons. One is that I had the right group of students, right? People who could pull something like this off, and I think that was pretty important.
Okay, so you mentioned the show Dragnet. Well, one of the leading characters from the show, Joe Friday, Who is Joe Friday?
Well, you know him as Joe Friday. I know him as Jack Webb.
Well, what's the difference?
Well, Joe Friday is a Sergeant Joe Friday, a fictional sergeant with the Los Angeles Police Department. Jack Webb is the actor, director, producer of Dragnet, the television show, of which the Joe Friday was the star lead character. Jack Webb's claim to fame is being the person who's credited with creating the show Dragnet for radio, television, films. Hey, there's even a novel or two written on these characters, and so that's Jack Webb's claim to fame, is the creation of Dragnet.
You say you took credit, meaning that you feel there's someone else that deserves all the credit.
Well, I'm not sure I would say all the credit. Jack Webb deserves a lot of credit for putting it on TV, but there's another Jack that Jack Webb took inspiration from, who is forgotten by television history, that deserves credit.
So you spoke about Jack Webb. We know Jack, but going through some files, we found a photo of this guy right here. And I just want to know, who is this?
Well, I know that man is Jack Diederich. He was a police officer at the Los Angeles Police Department and joined the LAPD in 1941. And
The loquacious professor went on to explain that Webb based Friday off of Diederich's Officer Sharp and essentially invented the police procedural genre based on Diederich's work.
Why are we doing an urban media project at a rural agricultural college?
well, you're the detective. You figure it out.
That's enough questions for today.
This sucker over here sweating bullets and not answering my questions. But I'm trying to figure out who Jack is. I think it's time we go to a reliable expert on this one. Polly Huff has been a museum curator for 16 years. I figured she has the knowledge that I lack to help unravel this mystery. This case seems bigger than it is, and uncovering stories is her specialty.
Over the last 25 years at ABAC, I've worked on several projects that involved an untold story. And those are actually my favorite types of exhibits. So the twists and the turns that the story takes when you're doing research on a story that's not been told before take you to unexpected places, and those are the best stories that museums tell. So you start with the story. The next step is you review all of the artifacts that you have available. You verify all the sources and make sure that you're telling the story to the best of your ability and you're telling the true story. And then you consider the physical space, which is the area in which the exhibit is going to be laid out. That matters. Lastly, you consider whatever type of visitor interaction you would like to have within the exhibit. How would you like your audiences to take that exhibit in?
I went back to the archive to look at the evidence that I left with Polly, but someone made it there before I did. Fortunately, the perp didn't realize they left some evidence behind. I think I might be in too deep to pull this case off on my own.
So you have it?
Of course I do.
Well, let me see.
Calm down. You can
Where'd you
have as
get it
much
from?
fun with it.
Oh, see it.
You can have your eyes on it.
Excuse me. I'm Detective Jalen Edmondson, and this is Detective Anthony Baisden. Are you Eileen Bjork, Nova Scotia?
That is me.
And are you Brianna Hernandez?
Yes, sir.
We need you two to come with us. So, How are you two doing?
I'm doing fine. How about yourself?
I'm doing good. How about you?
Better before you two showed up.
Better before you two showed up? Oh, this one got a mouth on her.
Do you know why you're here?
I have anything but a clue.
What my associate said.
What my associate said. Oh, this one got a little attitude on her, all right? This one gonna be a real problem.
Well, apparently, you have a connection to this Jack guy. Is that true?
That could be a huge possibility.
The name doesn't ring a bell.
Name doesn't ring a bell. You guys don't know Jack? He go to Technique.
Thank you. So, tell me about this guy.
Oh, this is Jack Webb. He's one of the main characters on Dragnets.
Nah, I heard that show was overrated anyway. And I don't watch TV.
Overrated and don't watch TV. This is Jack Webb, okay? These are inspirations to cops all around.
You mentioned Jack Webb and Dragnet. Tell me a little about that.
Detective, is it?
Jalen.
Jalen? Do you own a television?
Yeah.
So how have you not heard of Dragnet? It's one of the hottest shows on the air. It's the bee's knees. Probably one of the best cop shows that will ever be made.
Haven't seen it. What about you?
Nah, not really. And I don't think he's a great cop anyway.
Don't think he's a great cop. Jack was the reason I became a cop. He's a hero to all cops around.
Then you must be a really bad cop.
So, talk about Jack Webb. Tell me about this guy.
This is Jack Diedrich. Yeah, he was a true blue member of the LAPD. And I heard a little tidbit of a rumor, maybe or maybe not, but I definitely think that he was an artist for Disney at one point.
He's just a cartoon boy. LAPD.
So, why are you guys so interested in this Jack guy? What's your deal with him?
Well, he seems like a very interesting cop. Seemed like the kind that could, put all the pieces together of any sort of case or problem.
And you?
Well, I could be asking you two the same questions.
Hey man, enough with your attitude, all right? That's what we're here for, to put all those pieces together, okay?
Whatever.
We figure you two are gonna put some of these walls. But, what? I need you two to come with me.
Whatever you say, Detective.
Well, that's fine by us.
It wasn't the attitude.
So, what do you two plan on putting on these walls? Some objects or some paintings or something?
That is for you to find out.
I mean, what else would you put on a wall?
What else would you put on walls? Hey, so we know you guys putting something on these walls, okay? We invested so much time into this, all right? We know you guys trying to paint some picture out of Jack. What is it you're trying to paint?
I mean, isn't that your job to figure out? I mean, hello! You're the detective after all.
Excuse me? What did you just say?
Hey, whoa.
Okay. Well,
What did you just say?
Bye, detective. Bye.
start fires you can't put out.
First.
Stupid cops.
If I weren't here tonight, I'm not sure if Detective Baisden would have kept his cool. Gladly, I was there to help him out on this case. These two were difficult to handle, but I think we got something out of them.
Senior editor, Alec Cruz.
Gosh, you want to say it any louder? You got what I'm looking for?
I do. Something you want to see.
Oh, perfect. How's you doing business with?
Pleasure's all mine.
Why don't you make sure to keep it on the hush hush?
One, two, three.
Hi, Anthony, Jalen. What are y'all doing here? You know you just can't run in like that. I have heart problems.
Hey, that's attended to you now.
All right, my bad. All right, what are you here for?
Oh, well, you got some questions that we want to ask you.
Oh, shoot away.
Senior Editor Cruz,
Yeah,
how's the newspaper going?
the newspaper. It's going great. I mean, it's always going great. It's like it's printing money, baby. I mean, what do you mean?
And have you got any updates so far? Any documents or folders?
Updates, documents. No, nothing like that. Nothing I've heard of.
So, how's the content organized so far?
I write a little bit here, write a little bit there. I mean, you know, it's just a little bit of writing, nothing too much. I mean,
Nothing too much. All right, let's call this Chit Check, all right?
All
What you
right.
know about this Jack guy, all right? What you know about this whole deal?
Jack, you don't mean Jack Dieterich, do you?
Oh, so you know about his full name, don't you? Oh, so what type of role do you have playing in this whole Jack Dietrich story?
All right, I know a little bit about Jack Dieterich, all right? Let's just say he's the Jack I know. All right, okay.
Jackie knows.
So what do you really want?
So, what's the hardest detail you have overcome in this story? You know, we've been asking you about this for a while now. What's the holdup?
Look, it's a rough business, all right? You know, sometimes it's a little bit short at the beginning. You don't have a lot to write about, and then all of a sudden you have a bunch to write about. It takes time. You have like a week to write it all. It's not, you know, it's how it is.
It takes time. Seems like, is there like some corruption or something going on in this story? Like, did Jack do something about it? What's going on with this whole deal?
Corruption, like LAPD? Like, you think you know a thing about it? I'm kidding. All right, I'm just kidding. No, of course there was corruption in Jack's time, but Jack, he's not in it at all. I mean, he has a clean nose.
Sounds to me like it was an honest man work.
He was. From everything I've seen, at least.
So, what's been the most compelling document that has told this story so far?
Well, in fact, you can see it right here. You see Jack? He's there with Safety Susie. He's getting his shots. Everything. He's serving the public.
The Newshound reported that Dietrich's first assignment was to illustrate a public safety campaign. He created a spokeswoman and called her Safety Susie. She spread a safe driving gospel until the war broke out in 41.
And after that, Dietrich and Susie focused on selling war bonds to finance the fighting and held blood drives to treat the wounded. But by mid-1942, Jack joined the army and was shipped off to Europe. to confront the Nazi menace face to face.
All right. Serving the public, having a clean nose. Okay, we get it. All right, you're a newspaper guy, for God's sake. All right, what's your deal? What are you trying to do here?
What can I say? I just love a good story.
No further questions.
All right. Well,
All right, you have a good one, Mr. Cruz.
all right. And I'll see you at my daughter's party next week, all right? Oh, man. All right. Okay. I need to get this to the boss.
All right, Ted Emerson. So we interviewed Professor Baldwin at ABAC. We interviewed his two students, Hernandez and Nova Scotia. We also interviewed Editor Cruz as well.
As well as Miss Polly. And now we need to go to Chloe and our assistant Elizabeth.
This one's gonna be a little tricky though with these two, so we might need to bring in some little help to help us out.
Yep.
All right, they're up next.
Chloe, we gotta get out of here.
What are you talking about?
Editor Cruz told me everything. They know, the detectives know.
The detectives?
The detectives know. We gotta go.
Hey.
Park already parked and everything. Go! We're not home.
Where's she going? Where's she going? Where's she going? No, we can't talk. Where
do you think you're going, miss?
Hi, detective.
What you doing?
Afternoon walking?
At night?
Yeah, it's a new thing. Late afternoon walking.
Never heard of it.
Yeah.
Turn around, man.
Oh,
You're coming with
okay.
me.
So, we finally meet.
Hello, detective.
Yes.
So what are you, like the big boss or something? Like, where you been hiding at?
I haven't been hiding. I've been here the whole time.
Been here the whole time she's out.
And how did you rise up to this position?
Well, this position carries a lot of leadership. I've never been a natural born leader, but given the circumstances, I felt it was my calling. So here I am.
And what did you gain from stealing all this information?
I wouldn't call it stealing. I would more like a public service. This guy, Jack, he carries a lot of weight in history.
Why y'all always want to know about Jack?
All right, man. We cut the attitude, all right? She's speaking right now, okay?
Well, I'm just asking.
All right. Zip it. Enough with the lip. All right, man. We continue.
Thank you. He carries a lot of weight in history that people don't realize. From a young boy painting signs for fruit stands to going into the police force and going into the military, those are really great accomplishments. And it's more than just that. His influence on police in general, and I felt like that was a story that was worth telling.
Story worth telling, huh? We've heard this story before. Jack Dudras' work inspired Jack Webb's Dragnet. But our girl boss here also provided a missing piece to our puzzle. The LAPD was in crisis. Dieter was solving the department's organizational problems in training and low public opinion, using story and storytelling, writing and communication. What we still didn't know was who stole the project plans and why.
And what is it that you do?
What would you like to know?
Is that you she's constantly giving you, man? I answered the question right, man.
I'm just an assistant. Just helping a friend. That's it.
Is it?
Yeah. I guess.
Why'd you start working for her?
A longtime friend. She gave me an opportunity. Could I take it up? So.
She had a lot of attitude behind this one, right?
And you chose to steal.
Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. Why do you care?
You chose to steal his plans for Jack. That's what you chose to start working for.
Maybe I did.
You could have chosen any documents. Why steal Jack's?
The thing about Jack is he really had quite the flair as a person. His creativity really inspired a lot of different things, and he went uncredited for a very long time. And as an artist myself, I can tell you firsthand that when your creativity goes uncredited, and seeing somebody else's work for years to come, it really makes my blood boil. So I decided to do something about it.
All right, you spoke about this whole making your blood boil. All right, you two are making my blood boil here, all right? So let's get down to what's going on, all right? When are you about to be taken in for this ruckus you guys have caused? So when is this happening? Like, when is the date, the time that this whole thing is going down, all right? We need to know, because one of y'all are going to get in trouble for the situation here.
I'm not telling you.
I can't do this anymore. I can't. It was her. It was all her.
was not
This was
me.
all her idea. It had nothing. It was you.
It's
not gonna all your fault. You did this.
All right, cut it with this. All right, so you already got 3 strikes already, man. And then you have to be part of the situation. I mean,
This was all your fault. All your fault.
all right. I'm gonna need you to stand up for me real quick. I'm gonna need you to stand up because you seem to be the problem here. So stand up for me, man. You better go downtown, all right? Turn around, put your hands behind your back. Come on, turn around for me, man. Oh, turn around for me. Thank you so much.
How are you even doing this, Chloe? I'm
It was all your fault. You did this.
Yeah. Sit. You can stay for the judge, all right, man? Let's go.
So sorry, ma'am. If you would, I'm coming with you.
Oh my God. I'm so sorry.
Come with me, I can take you to
Thank
the car.
I can't believe she did this.
All right, ma'am. Do you need me to walk into your car or anything like that?
No, I'll be fine on my own.
You sure?
Yes, thank you so much.
Hey,
I can't believe she did this. I'm so sorry.
Can't either.
Thank you.
Again, we apologize, ma'am. Man, I can't believe it was Elizabeth.
Honestly, I'm not surprised. She kept giving us a look the whole time we kept on interviewing them.
She looks so innocent.
Looks can be deceiving. Why are we doing an urban media project at a rural agricultural college?
Well, you're the detective. You figure it out.
I mean, isn't that your job to figure out? I mean, hello, you're the detective after all.
What can I say? I just love a good story.
Just an assistant. Just helping a friend. That's it.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
We were doing it.
Oh, I didn't
It's
know we
okay.
started the camera.
It's all good.
We saw that they were recording, so I thought you had to set them up. Right?
No, I just went to the bathroom really fast.
Oh.
Sorry. No, you're good, you're good. Oh, we're gonna restart it, and then we'll come back.
That way we can have it all started at one time.
All right.
Yeah, because this is recorded for
Yeah,
15
you might want to stop that one and restart it actually. Recording?
No, not yet. Not yet. I'm gonna stop and start this thing.
Don't overthink it, all right? Don't overthink it. Don't try to tell you nothing right now.
Let's go.
say.